So here's what I think of Nate Schmidt's BDSC, his Brain Dead Simple copywriting course. You know, I've been through like 14 copywriting courses so far, and this is actually one of the best ones, and possibly, and I'd possibly go as far to say as this is the best one I've seen yet. And depending on on what you're willing to tolerate, because I'm aware that there are things that this course has, there's some aspects of this course that will put some people off, but depending on what you're willing to tolerate, this could very much be the best course for you. And I think this is really one of the best courses, especially for beginners, because I've never seen a course that goes so in depth into all the fundamental aspects of all that encompasses copywriting, from finding clients to writing copy to doing customer research. It really talks about everything, and everything it talks about satisfyingly deep enough. Like, you often find courses that will teach you about lots of things, but they don't dive deep enough into most of these things, and so at the end you find yourself like not feeling like you're ready yet. You don't feel like you've really learned all you had to learn. This is not a problem with this course. But I want to start by saying that the name Brain Dead Simple Copy is kind of misleading, because it kind of gives you a feeling that, oh yeah, after watching this course, writing copy is going to be brain dead simple, right? No, it doesn't give you a brain dead simple formula for writing copy. It's actually brain dead simple copy in the sense that it's explained in a way that you don't need much brain processing effort to understand it. So it's a brain dead simple way of teaching you copy. So if you were expecting like, oh my god, after watching this course, copy is going to be so simple, so easy, you're going to be able to write copy in like 15 minutes and make thousands of dollars, this is not exactly it. However, I think that despite the fact that it doesn't give you the kind of gimmicks that you might expect from the name of the course, it will make it easier for you to write copy than most other copywriting courses would make it for you, just from the fact that you will have a better understanding of copy from this course. And to be blunt, like, I wish this was one of the first copywriting courses I went through. This is actually such a good introduction to copywriting that I think it's probably the best introduction to copywriting so far ever. Like, it's better than Neville Medora's. I think I'd rate it over Dan Locke's copywriting course as well. I really love the fact that this course only touches on stuff that matters. Like, a lot of courses will teach you about shit that is interesting to learn, but it's not that important. Like, maybe it will improve your conversion rate by a tiny bit, but this course doesn't waste time on things that don't matter, and they just give you the really hard, solid stuff that if you learn all these basics, like, you will be able to make solid copy. And I really love how they just bring it all back down to the basics and really make sure that you focus and master these basics instead of focusing on 1,000 different things where only about 30 of them really matter. And I also like that this section on this course, there's a section on writing tips and all the principles of writing. And what I find really interesting is that this course pretty much encompasses all the best writing tips that I've seen from all other copywriting courses. Like, it's kind of crazy. It's like a really good blend of all the best stuff from Dan Locke, from Neville Medora, from all these courses. And in a lot of ways, you do get the best of all worlds. Before you're asking, like, I know one of you is probably going to ask me in the comments to talk about that, but I'm not paid to make that video. I'm not paid by Nate Schmidt to promote his course. So far, everything I said was really positive, but I'm going to go into the negatives too in just a moment. But I also want to mention the fact that this course also gives you a really good solid section on finding clients. Shows you step by step all how to do it, and it's the first course that I've seen that really shows you all the steps. He doesn't just tell you a general idea of what you're gonna do. No, he shows you step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he does it in front of you, so you know exactly what you're gonna have to do and how to do it, all the tools he uses. And this is definitely my top 2 when it comes to courses that actually teach you good tips on how to find clients. But now you're probably wondering, like, Alec, like, this course sounds pretty interesting, like, but what's the catch? Why might I not be interested in it? Okay, first things first. Brain dead simple copy, okay? It's 100% text, okay? There are no videos, 100% text. And I know a lot of people go into online courses because instead of books, like, it's fun. It's like being in a college class. Like, you hear the information instead of reading it. Some people are more readers. Some people are better at learning through listening. And if that's the case for you, you will not be able to leverage that ability to learn by hearing as much with a course that is text than you would with a course that is auditory. And that's without mentioning the fact that I feel it's a lot more enjoyable to listen to courses than to read them. But yeah, overall, like, this is 100% text. Oh, learning about something via text. That sounds like something I know. Oh shit, that sounds like a book. Oh, but wait, holy shit. It's $500! That's quite expensive for a book, isn't it? And admittedly, like, technically, Brain Dead Simple Copy is shorter than every fucking book on copywriting that I've ever seen. And here's the thing that I really find weird about the pricing of this course. Like, you pay $500 for what is basically the equivalent of half a book. When you could, like, pay, like, a fifth of that amount. Like, even if you pay like $100 in copywriting books, like, you'd get so much more information than this. Like, yeah, technically, like, it will take you more time to read all these books, but, like, I find it hard to justify paying like $500 for text. Like, yes, like, if you really have lots of money and you don't really give a fuck how much you have to pay, like, yeah, fuck yeah, go get this course. Like, it's gonna be quick, brain dead simple way of learning copy, and it's certainly gonna be faster than having to read through many books because all the information is already sorted out for you. It's already sorted out what's the most important things to worry about, but technically, like, it's still text information, and you, although you get a good foundation and a really well explained way, and you get the basics of copywriting really explained in good ways. Technically, like, if you read 5 copywriting courses, you're gonna get a lot more copywriting tips than this course. So I find it tough to really justify telling you, like, oh yeah, pay $500 for this course. Like, it's the best copywriting course, but at that point, like, just pay for 5 books. Why not? Like, or there are other courses that are made of video that are cheaper, like Neville Medora's copywriting course, which is the course that I've recommended the most on this channel, and that, except for this course, BDSC is my #1 pick for anyone who wants to start copywriting. Again, like, this course, BDSC, it's good, but But like, there are good options too that are like way cheaper, and I don't see anything that justifies the high price that this course is marketed at. By the way, if you're interested in checking out Neville Medora's copywriting course, one of my subscribers actually works on making really good course summaries. Like, he writes all the best information, and he sells his study notes for like $27, and I went through them, and you pretty much get 90% of all you get in Neville Medora's copywriting course, except that you just pay like $27 instead of like $750 a year. So if that could sound interesting to you, to learn like 90% of the best information from the #1 course that I've recommended for about a year now, for just $27, you'll find a link to it in the description. And he also includes an audio version with it, so you can listen to it as well, which is kind of ridiculous. I find it absolutely ridiculous that this kind of thing is legal, to be honest. Like, I almost couldn't believe it. But if you open up the course summary, like, their legal acknowledgement page is like ridiculously long, and I almost can't believe they managed to work that out and make this happen. But anyway, like, I think it's a really great cheap option to learn the best information from like one of the best copywriting courses for like $30. Definitely check it out. Like, it's great. You should not be legal, but apparently it is. So click the link in the description. Go check it out. It's great. That said, that's it for today's review. I hope you found this video insightful. If you have more copywriting courses or other courses that you want me to review, put them in the description down below. I don't review any course. Like, I prefer just sticking to marketing and business stuff. I've been shared some Kung Fu courses and some spiritual practices, and I just want to tell you that I acknowledge that, and I respect your interest in that kind of thing, but I want to keep this channel based on business marketing, and because my goal with this channel is to help people get jobs and contracts and build businesses, basically get to the financial situation they're looking for with online courses. And I don't see how Kung Fu and that kind of thing will help someone be able to start earning a living with the skills they learned with online courses. So with that said, if you found this video helpful, smash that like button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Take care.